I'm Travis, aka Machinedrum. I live in Los Angeles, California.
Hey, I'm Jennifer Lee, better known as TOKiMONSTA, and I'm from Los Angeles, California. Yeah, so I was able to play the game for quite a while and really got my bearings on it. I was not very good in the beginning, but I think that's to show like anyone who tries it that no one's good at anything in the beginning, and it gets really fun really fast. I think as one of the people that participated in contributing music for this, it's really interesting in that the music you're playing is not exactly what I made. So in that way, you're able to really be creative and add to this song and sort of supplement this body of music so that it's truly yours.
You know, we live in a day and age now where people want to be more and more involved with the musicians that they're into, and so any way that people can like participate with their favorite artists, like being able to remix their song and do more than, you know, because there's apps out there where you can kind of remix tracks and stuff, but this really makes you feel like you're part of the performance and you're like collaborating with that musician. You feel like you're part of the track. So I think that that's a great way of giving back to the fans.
In a way, I almost look at this game like as a gateway. So maybe someone will play this game, and even while we were playing it very much on the surface level, realizing that there's so many other ways to loop and more intricacies in how this game was developed. And if someone is able to play this game and know it thoroughly, it's really just another step over to really start creating on their own. And I found it inspiring to play other people's music. I found it inspiring to play music that I was very unfamiliar with. We kind of were coached through kind of understanding like, oh, each of us should have a time to shine. Right. And then figuring out how we could do things while someone else is doing something else. And then it became jam time, and it was really fun. And I think it makes the game a bit more social.
Yeah, it's cool that you get to do things that you wouldn't be able to do by yourself, because there's so many different things going on at once that you find yourself like looking left and right, which is part of the fun, but being able to collaborate with someone and just thinking like, okay, they got this part, and like while you're jamming out on a part, it's like, okay, this part that's been looping forever, I kind of want to change it, and then you hear them change it, you're like, oh, okay.
Even when we were doing the collaborative, sort of the multiplayer, did you know that song that we were playing with?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, both of us didn't know. It could be completely different than what we did, but we were jamming out anyways, and it's cool to think that someone might just be like, oh, I want to just listen to Machinedrum, I don't know, like see what this sounds like, and play it, and the way that you interpret it in the game may sound very different than the original. For me, my like number one piece of advice always is to be unique, and if you have your own voice, not to be scared of it, because it's so much easier to follow those 10 other producers on SoundCloud that are doing all the same things versus you're doing something that isn't responded to in a positive light right away, but at the end of the day, you might be that one person that shifts everyone's music styles to sound like you. As a musician now in this day and age too, I don't hold my music so preciously to myself anymore. It's about sharing it with other people.
Yeah, and I think it's also really important to surround yourself with people that you trust, people that are gonna call you out when you've like repeated an idea, or if you're just like not really nailing it with a track, like to have that strong support group that like is really going to give you the feedback you need. I've gotten into a bad habit over the years of like getting more and more exclusive with my music and not playing it enough for my friends, and it's a habit I've been trying to break out of.
It's exciting because I feel like there's so much hidden talent, and it's so exciting to hear what people are capable of, but we won't know unless they're out there. And with games like this, it can bring the talent out of people and bring them back into sort of the above the surface, I guess. But also see the community around it and people sharing with each other. I think that's really exciting because I'm all about community. It's always about let's see what we can do to share music and give positive feedback, give whatever critical feedback, why hold it?
So I think it's like really important to share with your friends and to have that like a really good group of people around you to have that feedback system with.